New York, Massachusetts, New Jersey, Connecticut, New York. There's another Pennsylvania. And the cars just go all the way down the road. This is the line to pre-order Corvette E-Ray. Next morning, first day of Corvette E-Ray orders. Here's the line at Macmulkin. And then it goes back down the stairs and around the corner. Where'd you come up from?
Came from San Francisco.
Wow. Today is finally the day. It is Corvette Day, not just any Corvette Day. It is Chevy Corvette C8 E-Ray Day, the day we get to place our order. September 9th, 2021, I heard a rumor of an electric Corvette called the E-Ray. I called Macmulkin right behind me right away and said I want to be on that email list. As soon as you have more info, contact me. All right, so here's my Nissan Skyline, where my C8 Corvette has been for the past 14 months. That car is no more. Now I have my Skyline fit in here, I have my Viper fit in here, and all my other tchotchkes and my old 80s and 90s BMX bikes. While I'm in here, I wanna go over a couple things. Now there are hundreds and thousands of websites and YouTube videos giving you the specs and the Corvette E-Ray and everything. I'm not gonna make a video about why you should and shouldn't want the Corvette E-Ray. But before I dive into this whole video and the 2-day wait on why I want the new E-Ray, let me get this out of the way. It is not an electric Corvette, which is what I thought it was. I thought it was gonna be like a 1,000 horsepower electric Corvette. It is not. It is a 6.2 liter mid-engine Corvette, just like my old C8 that was sitting here 2 weeks ago. The only difference is it has an electric motor powering the front wheels and the battery is right under the center console. So this is an all-wheel drive Corvette. This is the first ever all-wheel drive Chevy Corvette. They take the 495 horsepower from the rear engine and they add it to whatever the horsepower comes from the front engine, and that's how you're getting the 600 and whatever horsepower. So again, this isn't an all-electric Corvette. It is not an electric Corvette. It is a hybrid Corvette, which actually makes it a lot cooler. I live in New Hampshire. I would actually really like to drive this thing in the winter. Maybe put a ski rack on it, I don't even know. So I'm gonna go over a couple quick specs before we dive into this video and the 2-day wait. The 2024 Corvette E-Ray has a 160 horsepower front mounted electric motor along with the 495 horsepower mid-mounted 6.2 liter V8 for a combined 655 horses. So it's the rear engine or the mid-engine plus the battery combined equals 655 horsepower. This is not the fastest Corvette. Now, if you read everything, the fine print says the quickest Corvette in history. What's also cool is it's combining the new traits of the regular Stingray and also the Z06's wide body. The E-Ray alters its identity of America's preeminent sports car and sets on a new radical course, according to Car and Driver. All right, just give me the specs, come on. Now, the Z06 weighs 3,666 pounds. The E-Ray, only 100 pounds, like 130 pounds more with that electric battery, which is really cool. Now, here's what I mean when it says the quickest Corvette in history. My stock C8 mid-engine Corvette did 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds. The new E-Ray, 2.5 seconds, which is actually better than the Z06, which was 2.6 seconds. That's 0.1 seconds faster. The E-Ray also claims it has a quarter mile in 10.5 seconds. This is a one-of-a-kind, like first ever Corvette all-wheel drive hybrid, which I'm really excited for, which is why I'm willing to spend 2 days in line to get this car. I mean, if women are gonna do it for Taylor Swift, why can't I do it for a Corvette? The way the process works, today's the day that we get to leave a deposit. We found out how the deposit works yesterday. I'm gonna tell you the whole story on how I ordered an E-Ray and a little bit more information that goes along with it. My name is Craig from Flying Wheels. Let's get going. It's a sad day today because you'll see those two fun cars over there are missing their partner, which is that one right there going onto the trailer. It's a sad day today because what you see in there is my Corvette going down to Florida. She's been good to me. Goodbye, old girl, you've been fun. A lot of great memories in just over a year. And just like that, that car goes, and now I have a giant fat check. Now, Macmulkin Chevy is the #1 Corvette dealer in the country. Luckily, it's right up the road from me, so I shot over there well over a year ago to find out what the process would be. I signed up for an email list. That is step 1. After I got the email, which was a year and a half later, it was 24 hours before I was allowed to order the car. So they don't just tell you in advance, they tell you, hey, 1 day before, we're gonna tell you the rules. You follow the rules, you get your car. I'm so relieved right now. I just got an email from the Chevy dealership. We were having like this cold blast. It's in the negatives for the past few days, and it's gonna be tonight and tomorrow. And we don't know what's going on. Like, how do we order these E-Rays? We're not giving any information, but up to 24 hours advance notice. Well, today, I just read my email. I got notice that they're not doing the line.
So we thought everyone's gonna have to wait in line tonight and be the first in line tomorrow to get your number. It's too cold. Like literally people will die, especially there's gonna be old people there. So what they did, which thank you so much, Macmulkin, we have to go now tonight and get in line to get a number for tomorrow. So we're gonna get in line to get a number to get in line, if that makes sense, I think. So I'm gonna go there shortly and I'm gonna go wait in line, hopefully inside and not outside, and they're gonna give me a number to come back tomorrow morning, I think at 8 a.m. instead of like having to wait all night, which is what people have had to do in the past. So thank you so much, Macmulkin, for that. We're gonna go there now and get a number. I don't know, we'll find out.
So I showed up. When I got the email, so I did what I needed to do when I get the email. It was a stack of requirements: a $4,000 check, a copy of my driver's license, a signed agreement, and it has to be in my name. You can't buy it for a car dealership. There's a lot of stipulations, and your name has to match your address, and it's only one per household. There's a lot of requirements to prevent flippers, which I'm all for. I didn't flip my first Corvette. I don't plan on flipping this Corvette, and it's tough when you want a Z06 and there's a $100,000 markup from people. Macmulkin sells at MSRP, which is incredible. And that's why people fly in from New Jersey and Arizona and California and wait in line overnight, because number one, if you order a Corvette, you'll get a Corvette at Macmulkin. Number two, they sell them at MSRP, which is just very commendable to you guys. So thank you for that as well. The Corvette enthusiasts really appreciate that in the world. So we're gonna start right from the beginning. I'm gonna enter into Macmulkin and show you the process of ordering a Corvette E-Ray. So today's the day that I've been waiting for over a year and a half. It is Corvette E-Ray order day, where I get to place my official order on a Corvette E-Ray. Basically, I get a number in line, and as the cars show up, I get to find out what number I am and what order my car gets to arrive and when I get to receive it, which is really exciting. Originally, I got my Corvette C8 by luck. So I walked into a Chevy dealer and I said, hey, I'm thinking about ordering a Corvette. And by fluke, they said, we have one allocation, meaning they're getting one Corvette, and the buyer that ordered it just canceled. Would you like that order? I said, yeah, I'll take it. Here's my deposit. I want it. So I got to leave my money, go home, order the car to my spec. 9 months later, my Corvette shows up. I kept it for over a year. I had it 13, 14 months and I absolutely loved it. The Z06 showed up and I didn't plan ahead. By the time I got into the Chevy dealer, but it backfired. It flopped. It did not work out for me. So by the time I found out I wasn't getting the Stingray, it was too late, and now orders are years and years out. I am not letting that happen on the E-Ray. And today I'm going in, I'm leaving my money, I'm signing up, I'm doing everything I need to do the right way. I'll wait in line as long as I need to make sure I get the car I want in a timely manner. All right, let's see how long this line is. There's a lot of cars here. Nobody outside, that's a good sign. We have a camper. Somebody showed up and camped overnight. Oh, there's the line upstairs, all the way down the road. Let's see what this line really looks like. Corvette heaven. Hey, nice and early. Good morning. Z06, E8, Z06, C8, and it just goes right around here. There's millions of dollars worth of cars just on this floor right here. I like that stripe. All of them sold. All waiting for delivery. And out of all these, what do we have? A Ram Sport over here as well. And then why is this here? It's the C5 Corvette. Is it brand new? Why is it $55,000? This one got my attention the most. 2002 Chevy Corvette, 15,000 miles. Oh, that was the original MSRP. This is 29,000. 15,000 miles. Gotta get my number. Gotta be prepared. Right. 112. Wait for it. I'm almost there. 113. Hey, there it is. All right. Thank you very much. Because you heard they sell an MSRP here.
It's time to get a Corvette at MSRP.
What time did you get here this morning?
4:45 a.m.
In line?
Yeah, well, I pulled up at 4:45 and I was the first to the door at 5 a.m.
Wow, that's awesome. Thank you. Oh, wow. Go. Nice, thank you. Officially have an order. And check this out. So these are mail-in orders?
Oh yeah.
What number are you guys at right now for this?
I don't even know yet.
Just stacks and stacks. So the process was way more painless than I was expecting. I thought I was gonna be out in the cold all night last night, all morning this morning. Never once, besides doing this video right here, did I ever have to sit out in the cold. The process was very painless. I got an email yesterday, said there's a cold front coming in. They're not gonna let us sit outside, which is great. So I sat down at dinner, I opened my email, read that, shot right down to Macmulkin, which is only a half an hour away from me. I got my number, didn't take me more than an hour in line, showed up this morning at 8 a.m. They called my number right in, and I got to stand upstairs until we were ready to go. Painless, quick, easy. Now we just sit and wait.